finally here, but there is a new ballpark here in the Bronx with a familiar name. Yankee Stadium in its brand new incarnation, as it'll be the site of this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's Game 2 of this 4-game set, as it'll be the Oakland A's taking on the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. With me, as always, are former big leaguers Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Suk, you've been at this for a long time now. What catches your eye when we look at a matchup like this?
Well, obviously, anytime the name Alex Rodriguez is penciled into the lineup, your club's got a pretty darn good chance to win. He can beat you with a long ball, he can beat you with his speed, and, oh, by the way, he's already one of the best defensive third basemen around.
All right, Dave, thanks, and we'll get to Rex in a minute, but first, there you see the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit, and start saving today. At the top of the lineup is the speedster Coco Crisp. He'll be in center field. Ryan Sweeney bats second in left field. Jack Cust is the right fielder. He bats third. Jake Fox is in the cleanup spot at first base. Kurt Suzuki bats fifth. He's behind the plate. Derek Barton will be the DH tonight and bat in the sixth spot. Eric Chavez will bat next, really struggling against right-handed pitching, something to be aware of. Cliff Pennington will bat eighth and be at short. And in the ninth spot, the second baseman, Mark Ellis. They'll match up against another guy who's been tried out as both a starter and a reliever in the Bronx, the young right-hander Phil Hughes. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. And there you see Coco Crisp now as he stands in to get this one underway. And he'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Well, they say speed thrills in this game, and here's a great example, is once this ball got down, they were not going to get him. Ryan Sweeney steps in now.
Ryan Sweeney.
Runners going. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on the first, in time, one away.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
Jack Cust will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak.
Jack Cust.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Well, he got away with that pitch, but when you're a veteran pitcher, those are the kind of location mistakes you just can't afford to make.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Boy, and no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Jake Fox digs in at the plate.
Jake Fox.
And this is low, ball one. Lined up the middle. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
So they'll draw first blood in this one. That was a good swing, and just like that, they get off to a 1-0 lead here in the first.
Kurt Suzuki will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Grounded foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But an excellent recovery as he throws his man out to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Oakland is on top of this one, 1-0. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. Leading things off is the young center fielder Curtis Granderson. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano, he'll play second base. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez, he's over at third base. Nick Johnson will bat in the cleanup spot and play left. Mark Teixeira is the designated hitter tonight, he'll bat fifth. Jorge Posada bats 6th behind the plate. Nick Swisher, the right fielder, bats 7th. Ramiro Pena will bat 8th and be at short. Juan Miranda will bat number 9. He will be at first. Number 15 will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Riding in now the center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1. And the first pitch is right by him to the backstop. So an interesting start to the at-bat there. It's 1-0. The next pitch. 2-0.
He's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. And that is going to get on through. It's a leadoff single for Granderson. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
Robinson Cano will be the batter. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Matt, nowhere to go that time, so he just turns into it as best he can. That was smart for a while.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting, entering play today. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. Non-out, runners at first and second. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Well, Matt, teamwork pays off here. That's good footwork and a strong throw from the relay man, and they're able to get their man at the plate.
Nick Johnson will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak.
Now batter, Nick Johnson.
Ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
He's ready now. The pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Ellis for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 1-0. Garrett Barton leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Derek Martin.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Good pitch.
And the pitch. Swinging the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Doesn't have the greatest discipline up there, but even he won't go after that 0-2.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
And check this out one more time. You'll see the catcher wants this thing on the outer half, and this thing just zeroes in on its target. Goodbye.
Eric Chavez will dig in here.
Now batting, Eric Chavez.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Ran that curveball in on him, and he didn't want any part of it.
The pitch. And this one is nowhere near the strike zone as it'll zip by to the backstop for ball one. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Look for something a little higher.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. Another 2-2 offering. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, pretty good pitch right there on 2-2 gets it. You can bet, though, he'll file this at-bat away for later.
Cliff Pennington will stand in looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Cliff Pennington.
Opposite field to left. In there, a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Mark Ellis will stand in.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
He's set, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
High pitch that time, good for a catcher to handle, but he couldn't get enough on the throw to get out his man.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 1-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Mark Teixeira.
Ball 1. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike 1.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Swing, a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Jorge Posada will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good contact that time, but the trick is you got to hit them where they ain't.
Nick Swisher will step in now.
Nick Swisher.
misses, ball one.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And there's ball three. Ramiro Pena would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, you can see right there, he puts his hands up as if to say, what do I have to do? And then a kick of the grass, so that's a good spot for the catcher to come out and settle this guy down.
Ramiro Pena will get his first opportunity now. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Right field. Cust is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead it 1-0. Coco Crisp ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. A-Rod is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ryan Sweeney will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Ryan Sweeney.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a fine play there as he's able to corral this one on the move for the second out.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Jack Cust will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Now batting, Jack Cust.
And this one is nowhere close as that'll head to the backstop, and the count is quickly 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0. Juan Miranda makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Juan Miranda.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And the pitch. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Base hit. Granderson will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Now batting, Curtis.
2 low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
It's actually a good thing he didn't make contact there, because that had double play written all over it.
And this one gets away, and it ought to be scored a pass ball. But surprisingly, no advance here.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Get hard towards second. And that's through, a base hit.
And a lot of times when guys try to pull the fastball away, it doesn't work out. But this time he gets enough of it to get it into right field.
Robinson Cano will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1.
Thought they might have had a shot at 2, but he'll just eat it and be content with 1 there.
Alex Rodriguez steps in now. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Nick Johnson dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Bottom line, just drive the run in. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, that's your one job. Well done there.
So in at third here with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Cust is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Jake Fox Will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Now batting, Jake Fox.
We're close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at one.
Oh, and he broke off a beauty there.
Swing the ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. Swisher is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out. Kurt Suzuki digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Derek Barton will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Now batting, Derek Barton.
And he takes ball one.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Tried to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out. 2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And in steps the dangerous Eric Chavez.
Now batting, Eric Chavez.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two out with the man at first. Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Two and one. And lays off again, ball 3. Cliff Pennington would be next. Fastball in there, 3 and 2.
And now that runner on first should be on the move here with 2 outs.
Now swinging a ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Jorge Posada will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
1-0.
Even when you're missing low with the fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw by Ellis, and there's one gone. Nick Swisher will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hasn't had the strikeout pitch working to this point, as you see there, just his first one, but he's been effective nonetheless.
Ramiro Pena will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Ramiro Pena.
And lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Working quickly here. Let's see if they try to finish him off.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Chris Pennington will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Now batting, left Pennington.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And misses with it 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Mark Ellis will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
Hit hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Man, he's digging a hole for himself now by not offering it those.
Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw. He is in there with a triple.
And this is all about hustle right here. He can probably tell from the time he rounds first that he's going to have a shot at 3, so he just keeps right on trucking.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
Low for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that misses 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Fouled back. And that'll be taken for a ball by Coco. It's 3-1 now. Ryan Sweeney is on deck. (3-1) on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Rodriguez takes charge and he's got it. 2 down. Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Ryan Sweeney.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Shots here with a runner at third. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, and you can see right there, he puts his hands up as if to say, what do I have to do? And then a kick of the grass, so that's a good spot for the catcher to come out and settle this guy down.
Chad Gaudin will be the new pitcher. Jack Cuss will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Jack Cuss.
First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. 3-1 now. Jake Fox would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but that ball is gone! Home run!
Still just the fifth inning, but it's already looking like we may be in for a back-and-forth ball game. The lead changes hands right there, but I've got a feeling this may not be the last time that happens.
Jake Fox will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Jake Fox.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Line hard, deep into left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Kurt Suzuki will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Miranda is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 4-2. Juan Miranda will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Juan Miranda.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
And there's ball 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
And no reason really to nibble here. This is a guy you should be going right after.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And this guy won't back down there out on the mound. Brought that one at 94 miles an hour.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this is what you call a paralysis fastball. This pitch is just planted knee-high on the inside corner, and there was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
Chris Granderson will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Lays off 1-0. The pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That would have been a good one to offer at there.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And he was just absolutely fooled on that one. He'll have to rethink things back on the pine.
Robinson Cano will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Oakland is on top of this one, 4-2. Derek Barton will stand in.
Now Derek Barton.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
A little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
Eric Chavez will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Now batting, Eric Chavez.
And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. What a stop! And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Good job of getting off the mound in a hurry and shuffling over to first to take the feed from the first baseman.
Cliff Pennington will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Cliff Pennington.
First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And that misses, 1-1.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
One on the way. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The A's lead this one 4-2. Alex Rodriguez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him and he has to step out of the way that time.
He's got to keep his hands steady on a pitch inside like that.
Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Let's take another look. That's a good job of driving through this thing to get it airborne, and he just missed a home run as the ball ricocheted off the wall.
Nick Johnson will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Boy, where'd that miss? Rough way to start an AB on the mound.
And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one finds the corner for strike one.
And he's got that one up there at 94 miles an hour. That's tough to catch up with.
Ball three. Mark Teixeira waits on deck. Now the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing, a hard hit grounder. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Mark Teixeira will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And a foul ball straight back. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
Boy, they're giving you a run on the infield. You've got to put that ball in play.
One out and a runner on third. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And that misses for ball one.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
One 0 pitch now. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. misses. He pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 4-2. Mark Ellis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him continue to work that outside corner.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Three and 2 now. Coco Crisp will be next. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coco Crisp will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Changeup, pulled to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, 8 hits for him now on the scoreboard as opposed to 6 for the other guys as they just look to pad their lead a bit here.
Javier Vasquez is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Ryan Sweeney will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Well hit, but I think he pulled it a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Ball mined to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Even with a left-hander at the plate, they went out and got a righty from the pen, and the results were not quite what they wanted.
Jack Cust will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Jack Cust.
And here's the first pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
And this one is off the glove of Posada. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Boy, that's a costly mistake there, as now you wipe out the double play possibility.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And now you got to figure out a ground ball. They'll play double play depth up the middle, but the corners will come home with it.
Jake Fox will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball.
Jake Fox.
Right there for strike 1.
Bases loaded situation, no time to dilly-dally around. Good job of getting ahead right there.
Now a ball rolls slowly down the third baseline. Foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Hit hard down the line, but just foul. And he just missed extra bases by a matter of feet that time. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. From the stretch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but they're still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
And guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Good job of getting ahead with the bases loaded.
Vasquez ready with the 0-1. Now ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired.
Missed opportunities will haunt you, as they were held in check despite loading the bases.
So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2. Nick Swisher will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Nick Swisher. Now
here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He just poured that fastball right down the heart.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. And the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, you hate to start an inning out that way if you're on the mound, but this one just got away from him.
Ramiro Pena will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramiro Pena.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boy, and even late in the ball game, Matt, he's still getting that fastball up in the mid-90s.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's an evening for this guy to forget so far. 0 for 3 now with 2 strikeouts.
Juan Miranda will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Juan Miranda.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And it's been a steady diet of fastballs so far.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. They'll try again, 1-2. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Yeah, this really hurt because the chance for a double play here would have really been key.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And he'll take the walk of shame back to the dugout like so many of his teammates already have.
So a runner is second, 2 down now. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now pitch swung on and lined softly to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 4-2. Derek Barton will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Derek Barton.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Setting up down and away that time. That's not a bad spot to miss.
The 2-2 coming. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
This is just a case of a guy having to protect with 2 strikes, and he chased one out of the zone.
Eric Chavez will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Eric Chavez.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Not hard to lay off down there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. One out, nobody on. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he tried to tomahawk that one, 3-2.
And he'll be effective if he can keep that fastball down there.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Swing, a hot shot towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
And Matt, that's fun to watch. The more pitches you see in at bat, the more chance you have of locking in on one, and he came through there.
Cliff Pennington will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, left, Pennington.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And the infield's into double play depth here as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
It's actually a good thing he didn't make contact there, because that had double play written all over it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and they're 2 gone.
Don't know how well you see this, but here's a look from Dirt Cam. And yeah, you can see right there, that's right on the inside corner. That's a tough pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in is the second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
As a look, now the pitch. Line hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's set, now the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead it 4-2. Craig Breslow will come in and pitch now. Robinson Cano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And they go up and away to get him here. Let's have a look. I think he's looking for something down a bit more, but the Oak rings him up anyway.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Looking for a 4-for-4 game, but they finally got him to bounce out here.
Nick Johnson will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Nick Johnson.
Fouled straight back. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, trying to get him a chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. Base hit.
Well, this is just what the doctor ordered. A little 2-out hit here, and that'll bring the possible tying run to the plate.
Teixeira will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Teixeira.
In the dirt here.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. Jerry Blevins will be the new pitcher. Time is called now as we're going to get a pinch runner here.
And it's always nice to be able to turn to a rabbit like this off the bench.
Line softly to the right side. Foul. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And now the runners will be off and moving with the pitch.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Payoff pitch coming. Fouled back. Grounded, foul. Struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning.
And the move to the pen pays off as he's able to come in and shut the door.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Oakland is on top of this one, 4-2. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Coco Crisp will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Hit hard but foul. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Gardner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Ryan Sweeney will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Ryan Sweeney.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and Vasquez is settling in now. Two gone. Jack Cust will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Jack Cust.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, they decided to start him off with a curveball here, but this pitch gets too much of the plate, and he's aboard.
Jake Fox will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Jake Fox.
First pitch coming. Too high, 1-0.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Foul ball straight back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Well, you see it right there, his second double of the night as he just continues to put in a bid for player of the game.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The batter, Kurt Suzuki.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
And look where this thing is, bearing down and in. I tell you, no one likes the ball down there, but this is good wrist action here, and he handles it as well as you can.
Derek Barton will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a ball lined to the left side, and this is going to be a foul ball. fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. Swing and the ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 6-2. Nick Swisher will dig in, and they've clearly wanted no part of him up there in this one.
Nick Swisher.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Ramiro Pena will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Ramiro Pena.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Good idea to take a strike here. You need base runners.
On the ground down the first base line. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Juan Miranda will stand in as their last chance now.
The batter, Juan Miranda.
First pitch to him. And here's the ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there, and with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Boy, a good pitch to end this thing as he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
An entertaining ball game by and by, so let's go ahead, Dave, and make this fellow right here a deserving recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
And man, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at this show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The A's are victorious here, 6-2. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.